So, in choosing which quotations from this source material were relevant to drive this narrative and to keep the energy going, um, obviously the two protagonists are women. I am one too, and so I thought, well, this is kind of my back door into how they were and at the various ages that they were in particular predicaments, each of them. So Elizabeth is 9 years older than Mary. Very different circumstances, of course, to mine today. However, I could reach back into my own sense of risk-taking, maturity, naivety, excitement, youth, and now I'm older. Um, and align myself to their ages at particular times in this story. So that's where I started. And in doing so, I could actually go into, I've got a mountain of books like this at home, but into their letters, but also parliamentary speeches, documents written at the time about them or in completely different avenues, but about things that they did. Um, and and use that way into Mary as a girl, Mary as a young woman, Mary as a new mother, Elizabeth having not had children but wished she did, uh, guilt, and in fact from this very interesting dichotomy of two women in a very masculine world who were both incredibly vulnerable and incredibly powerful. And they had to navigate that. And so, where in the speeches you see the power, for example, of Elizabeth particularly, um, in the prayers you see the vulnerability. And everything in the whole story seemed to be this dichotomy of vulnerability and power, male and female, Protestantism and Catholicism, both trapped on one small island and of one blood. So this is the way that I started.